Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Bearded Weirdo Show. And I thought maybe this time around I'd go more of the clown theme. And I thought, I've got a few clown masks. Why not? So I figured that the perfect candidate for this particular episode would be Captain Spaulding, which is, everybody's favorite clown. From the Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses fame there, played by Sid Haig, legendary Sid Haig. And so I thought, why not? That'll be a good way to kick this off here, and we'll, go ahead and get started on doing some more clown masks, maybe some more It masks. I've got a few of those. I've got a few just random clown masks. So, not a big fan of clowns. No offense, Captain, but just not really scary to me. But I do like Captain Spaulding. Like I said, I do like the Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses. So. But this particular one is from Treat Studios, and I think really they did an excellent job with this one. I've scared quite a few people with this one. I actually have a full-blown costume that the captain wears. I don't have the little hat, unfortunately, and however, there is there's one that was made from Bump in the Night Studios that does have the little hat on it, and that was one I just recently purchased. I think it's all it's got the hair on it like this one, and the beard and everything, but the teeth are a little more cartoony looking than this one, and so at least from what I'm looking at, the other mask, and maybe I'll review it some other time. But right now, this is, like I said, this is a Treat Studios version, and you can kind of see there. Check out the eyes there, how how sinister they look there, and the teeth. The teeth look pretty gross. I honestly think that they could have probably dirtied up the teeth a little bit more, because Spaulding looks like he hasn't been to the dentist in quite a while. So, at least in the movie. But it's like I said, it's not bad. They're kind of grungy, dirty looking there. Seem a bit excessive. It seems like he's got actually more teeth than most normal people, but I don't know if that's just the way it's designed, or maybe if he wore some sort of like a dentures or something in there. But like I said, the beard on it's actual hair, so they got it kind of glued on there and stuff. Kind of wish they punched it down a little bit more, as you can see the glue marks. But but the head itself, you got the makeup spots there where he kind of cuts it off there, and you can actually see his actual flesh there, and his polished bald head there, and you can see there's a pretty good opening there. This mask is actually pretty comfortable to wear. It's one of the more comfortable masks that I have, that I don't mind wearing, especially with the costume and everything. And like I said, you can kind of see the beard there. I've had him unfortunately sitting on a shelf there, so his beard's a little rough looking there, so I have to go up there and comb it out a little bit later. But because man has to take pride in his beard and all, and Sid's got a pretty good beard in this one. But like I said, this is definitely one of my favorite masks by Treat Studios, and it's got a lot of detail in it. I know one year I wore it for Halloween. Like I said, wore the whole costume and everything. Scared the hell out of a few people. So obviously did its job. So I'm thrilled with that. This is probably definitely my favorite mask out of the I guess you'd say the Rob Zombie movie collection, if there is such a thing. I do have Dr. Satan. I don't have Tiny, unfortunately. That's one that I still need to get. I just haven't really had the time or the room for it. But this is definitely my favorite ones. Dr. Satan's not bad, and I got him for a hell of a deal too. And I'll probably discuss him in a later video. And at some point, I'll probably get Tiny to complete the collection. And I'm not mistaken, I want to say there's a Otis one out there too. But I do have a Chop Top. So as far as like Bill Moseley's character, I do have one of his, but I don't have that particular one. So, but like I said, it's definitely, it's got some, the eye slits there. It looks kind of small, but they're not really that hard to see out of. As much as you would think, having that small of spot to look out of. It's got the nostrils there. You can kind of see, you can actually breathe out of the nostrils there, but unfortunately it does not have a breathing apparatus in the mouth. So if you're trying to, if you're a mouth breather, I guess, especially when you put masks on, anybody that's done cosplays and wore masks, understand what I'm talking about. These things get very hard to breathe out of. This one in particular is not. Like I said, of course, it was cold outside, and it may have been just, a combination of, like I said, being it was cold outside, I didn't get, too heated up, and plus the costume itself is like a really thin nylon, so it's pretty breathable. And like I said, like the Myers masks are extremely hard to breathe out of, and if you walk around a convention floor and stuff, and the sweat's rolling down into it, it's getting into the chin. I mean, you can literally just wring these things out when you're done with them. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, it's got the spots there. If you can kind of see it, like I said, I don't know how well the camera picks it up. It's got like I guess you would call them like liver spots, that the elderly folks get. The beard tends to want to kind of come out a little bit. Like I said, I don't know. Again, I don't know if the gluing is just not that great on it. But, I think it would probably be beneficial maybe if you guys have got one and want to overhaul it, maybe punch the hair down into it. But like I said, for the mask, like I said, what I gave for it and everything, I can't complain. Like I said, it looks great. Everybody's complimented me on this mask. I've shot videos, live videos on Facebook and things where I've, people saw this mask in the background. They're like, holy shit, you got, Sid back there, and, some of the House of Thousand Corpses characters. I did find out that Treat Studios is releasing the monster. I don't know really what you call the guy, the big monster thing that they reach at the end with a big axe. Apparently they're releasing him, which I personally thought he was just one of the coolest characters. And, I really hope that they actually do get around to releasing that one, because that's one I would definitely like to have in my collection. So, but, like I said, I mean, the mask itself is, it's nice. It's quality. I think I got this particular one, I think I got it for like $50. And I got it off a, excuse me, a third-party, seller. So, because I tend to buy things from the third-party sellers just because, it's, supporting local businesses and things. And, a lot of times I give them a pretty good discount on them, so can't complain. I would definitely pay more for this mask, and, like I said, you guys can kind of see, as far as like the shape and the texture and everything, it looks like, it looks like Sid, like I said, I mean, you can't really complain about that. Sid, I met him a couple times in person and stuff. Great guy, loved him. Him and Bill Moseley are just a hell of a team up, especially at the cons and things. One of the running gags was a few years ago, they were together and somebody had asked them if they were going to do a third installment of The Devil's Rejects and House of Thousand Corpses. And so Sid hollers at Bill Moseley and says, hey, this guy wants to know if we're going to do a sequel to The Devil's Rejects. And they both looked at each other, serious, laughed, and said, we can't because we're effing dead, which I thought was just absolutely hilarious and stuff. And Sid's just a great guy. He was wonderful, and I got to work with him a few times, and got to help him around the con floor and things. We, him and I went and did some shopping and things at the cons, because he, Sid likes to go out and, he liked to go out there and see what the vendors had and stuff. So, some of the celebrities enjoy doing that stuff, but since he was a stand-up guy, and I'm glad that they can kind of immortalize one of his characters in a mask. So I'm very pleased with that. But yeah, if you guys so if you guys are impressed with it and you like this one, I'll probably go ahead and do the Bump of the Night, which I think is a pretty good likeness as well. But I think this one probably captures Sid more so than the other one. So, but anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to offer a new feature at the end of my videos. I plan on showcasing off some independent film trailers and things. Hopefully help cross-promote some folks there. I know you guys are putting out some great movies and stuff, a lot of underground indie films and things. So hopefully, I'll be able to share that and maybe, spread some love for the indie industry. So, but without further ado, I'll go ahead and turn you over and let you check out the video. Thanks for watching. And be sure that if you like it, go ahead and hit subscribe and stuff and show me some love.